Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Dan, and you guys will notice there's been some significant changes. First and foremost, starting out with this frame going around here, you're going to notice things look very different on the Twitch channel, as well as they'll be looking different here on the YouTube channel. We recently did a rebranding, and now instead of Captain Redbeard, we are now Redbeard TV. So if you guys see that, we've got that going on. A couple other things. First and foremost, finally got some freaking soundboarding back there. You guys will see it back there, that red on black looking sexy. Hashtag Red Rebellion. Guys, code ELEVATE at checkout when you're buying G Fuel. You'll save 10% off all of your orders, okay? Now that that's out of the way, we're going to hop over to a classic, one of my favorites. We're going to play some Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered today. Okay, one of these days we're going to connect. So while we're waiting on this connection to happen, you guys, if you're PlayStation users, the day has finally come. You can now change your PlayStation Network name to something maybe you've always wanted if it's available. That's the catch, if it's available. So make sure, though, that you go to the PlayStation website, go through their list of tested games, and make sure none of the games that you spend a lot of time or invest a lot of money into, if into that kind of stuff, make sure you make that game is not on that list, because if it is on that list, it could negatively impact your experience with that game. And this ranges anywhere from losing purchased DLC to losing where save progress, and also losing your name change in game, meaning it'll show your old PlayStation name in game. Now, I will say I've been playing a lot of Modern Warfare Remastered. We've been playing a lot of Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3, and it has not impacted any of those three games so far. I have not played World War II yet, but it is on the list of games that are not impacted. And any of the other Call of Duties, I think Ghost is slightly impacted by it. It's on the slightly impacted. Let's dive into it. You guys see that over there? Redbeard TV. We've got that name change to match our Twitch. We're going here to some Weekend Warfare. I'm probably going to do absolutely horrible. So, yeah, man, lots of things have been changing. Lots of big things coming this year for PlayStation. With now the name changes, that gives us good insight as to what to expect if they do officially announce the PlayStation 5 next for 2020 or 2021, whatever they're kind of planning on. But this could be a good sign for us, especially with name changes, because Xbox has pretty much been able to do it since day one with the Xbox 360. So now we'll be able to do it. And for those of you that do not know how that works, the name changing for the first name change is free. Anytime after the first time, if you're a PlayStation Plus subscriber, it's $4.99 American, $3.99 Euro. And if you are not a PlayStation Plus subscriber, it's $9.99, so it's $10, which is pretty standard. That's what we've been looking at with the Xbox. So, all right, guys. So let's see if we get in here, get some freaking snipes going. We'll see. I've been struggling a little bit, but yeah, it's been getting crazy over on the Twitch channel. It's you know, and I want to apologize to you guys for not having a consistent upload schedule on YouTube. It's been one of those things where it's very, very exhausting. Oh, I see you. It's been very, very exhausting. Getting on, going to work, coming home, and grinding out Twitch. So, but you know, I'm trying to get a little more consistent with it. I don't stream on the weekends anymore. If you didn't notice the schedule change, I'm now Monday through Friday, 10 to 2 and I throw in some bonus streams every once in a while. So, okay, there we go. All right, well, that was weird. Hit marker. But yeah, so every once in a while, maybe on like a Sunday or a Saturday night, if I'm not doing anything, I might. Oh, can I get it? Oh, there it is, that feed. So every once in a while, I may do that just to kind of like mix it up, throw you guys some extra footage, some extra content, hang out with you guys, kind of see how everybody's weekend is going, and just kind of like catch up. There it is. All right. There it is. You think you can hide in that bus, bro? You can't hide in that bus. That was a good run. What were we looking at? 10-2, man. You know, this is actually genuinely my first game on. So there's still a lot of game left. So who knows where we could go with this. But so far so good. So I'm actually really loving the snipers only though. Modern Warfare Remastered, as like they did that free launch of Modern Warfare Remastered last month, and it just really got me back in the mood to play this game. And you know, I'm just somebody that I love Black Ops. I miss month 1 of Black Ops 4. Like, it's just not the same game anymore. And you know what? I've been kind of pushing it through, grinding out so I can get like all the guns and stuff with the tier grinding and stuff like that. But as far as like multiplayer enjoyment, I'm just not getting that enjoyment out of it like I was the first couple of months. But then again, I did put like almost 10 days of playtime. I think whenever I checked last night, it was like 9 days, 16 hours, and like some change. See, I spoke too soon. I ruined my feed right there. That's what happens when you get excited and you speak too soon and say, oh man, I'm doing pretty good. Oof. Oh. And then I missed like the easiest shot in the world. Hit markers on headshots. Woo! Oh! I spoke too soon. I was like 10-2, and then they started camping, and I went 16-14. Wow. Holy freaking cow, bro. Freaking Jim Delta over here started camping. Just kind of like, I just want to touch base on some stuff with you guys. So I made it by 2 YouTube videos ago. So our last YouTube video was the Battlefield 5 Firestorm clip video from a couple of my games, and I thought it was actually a pretty good video. That was the first video I've actually ever really used an editing software on. So I'm actually really proud of myself. I know it's not the greatest YouTube video ever, but it got a lot of positive feedback and a lot of great stuff. And you know, I'm actually really impressed with Firestorm. Since we're talking about Battlefield, there's obviously a lot of flaws with that game, you know, with the looting system and spawning and just hit registration and things like that, like every BR has. But one thing I can say, what I've noticed so far, is that they are really working hard. They're working really hard on it seems like it anyways, on balancing that game. The game feels pretty good so far, but the biggest thing that they need to work on is the looting system. The looting system's definitely struggling a little bit, and it needs some work. But I can say one thing, I've been having a lot of fun with it. I've been getting a lot of laughs out of it playing it, and it's been a great investment with the community. Like everybody that is watching the stream playing that game, a lot of them are getting to play it with me and hang out, and we're all getting to hang out and communicate and just game. And that's a big part of why I got into streaming content creation, is because it's all about, for me, the community and what kind of relationships I can build with everybody. And that's kind of the important element for me. I just want to develop those relationships, those long-lasting bonds, friendships, and all that stuff. Kumbaya, you know, that kind of stuff. The point I was getting at with it is, you know, I just started using editing software, and that video had some really great feedback, and it really inspired me to want to keep doing videos like that, editing and tweaking and just, you know, getting better with mixing and things like that. And you know, and then the video before that, let's kind of talk about that for a minute. Let's take a moment, kind of talk about that. Let's kind of talk about that. So the video title was Internal Screaming, and the concept for me was, I was streaming as long as I could, trying to maintain like a streak, right, of streaming every single day. And because there's some very big, large streamers out there that do that. A great example of that would be CoCarnage. If you like variety and you like a little bit of everything, CoCarnage is definitely one of those guys you would want to go watch on Twitch. I am in no form, shape, or fashion like affiliated with him. I just genuinely like his content, and I think he's a really great guy from, you know, just the experience that I get whenever watching his stream. And this guy just broke like a 2,000 day stream streak like record. Like he's been streaming every single day for like 2,000 days. So like pretty much my entirety on life, like on Twitch, the guy's been streaming every single day. Like, and that is absolutely incredible to me, that he's that committed, he's that driven. But still, that's a lot on you mentally and physically, us getting up every day, you know, trying, you know, being that same level of energy, and you know, and having that positive attitude, because some days that can be a challenge for anybody. Oh my god, Dan, nobody watched that. That didn't happen. There we go. So, you know, that was kind of the concept, and you know, it didn't really go as planned. I made it 58 days. I quite honestly had for lack of better words, a mental breakdown, and it was just really stressful for me, you know, and it didn't really pan out the way that we planned on it, that I hoped that it would. And that's okay. That's what Twitch is about. It's about experimenting, it's about trying new things, and it's about growing and learning from those experiences and being better next time. That's what I love about broadcasting. That's why I like doing it, because it genuinely helps develop me as a person, as a human being, and I learn and grow from my experiences on that platform. So to kind of tell you guys though, the concept of that though, it was to maintain a streak, right? It was to maintain a stream streak, and then it was to update you guys essentially kind of through like a vlog style of what was going on, what was happening in my mind and physically as I went through this stream streak. Like, how was it affecting me? How was it impacting my daily life? How was my growth? How was all of that stuff simply from streaming, right? Every single day, because of course it's going to affect you. But yes, you know, and that was kind of the concept. It was that idea of, you know, how is this affecting me? How is it affecting other people involved in it? And, you know, like I said, it didn't really pan out. We made it 58 days in, which that was the first time I've ever attempted anything like that before. So that was actually a really big stride for me. I want to try it again. I want to try it again later though, whenever I maybe am further down the road in my career on Twitch or YouTube or whatever, and I'm kind of doing like this thing full time, because that's really at the end of the day the goal. Like, I really want to grow and develop far enough along to where I can be full time with this. I love this. I love making content. I love talking to you guys. I love chatting. I love hanging out. So it's something that I really want to pursue. It's something that I love. That's something that I enjoy. And so that's kind of what that concept there was. So if you guys were kind of wondering where that was going and then nothing ever followed up, that's why. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoy the new setup. If you're like coming back to the channel, I know all of this back here is probably very new to you. We've got new LEDs in the PC case, so they're a lot brighter, a lot more vibrant. And then we've got this amazing, beautiful board back here, soundboard. So my neighbors, I'm sure, are very thankful for that. And then our little G Fuel shrine and all that kind of stuff up there. So it's a lot of fun. It's very cool. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't hit the follow button on Twitch, make sure you guys do that. We just broke 4,000 follows over there. If you guys haven't followed me on Twitter, make sure you guys do that. That'll be down in the link. And make sure you guys hit the sub button over here on Twitch as well. It helps grow the channel. So thank you guys very much. Have an awesome rest of your day.